Destiny is not a script you're forced to accept. It's a battle, one that tests whether you have the courage to rewrite it. In this world, most people are trapped in an illusion. They believe that if they just follow the rules, stay obedient, and play it safe, destiny will reward them. But the truth is, this world doesn't reward those who live inside the lines. It only responds to those with strong energy, stable aura, and a clear mind. Want to flip your destiny? First, you must understand one thing. Ming, fate, is not a fixed number, it's a structure. Yun, luck, is not random, it's a flow. Feng Shui, astrology, the 5 elements, these ancient metaphysical sciences weren't created to make you superstitious. They exist to help you awaken. You think the ancients were just reading stars and casting horoscopes? You're mistaken. Yuan Tiangang studied the stars, not to predict the future, but to foresee human choices. Li Chunfeng didn't use divination to get rich. He used it to see the patterns, break the traps, and read the currents of society, human nature, and the cosmos. You want a destiny shift? Then start by flipping your perspective. It's not your environment that's broken, it's your qi that's scattered. It's not that you're not trying hard enough, it's that your efforts are misaligned. You wake up early, but don't know why. You work overtime, but see no future. You set goals, but can't follow through. Why? Because you've never truly seen your own destiny structure. As Tian Sui says, fate is given by heaven, but fortune is forged by the self. Have you ever considered? Those who are destined for wealth and success weren't just lucky. They simply learned how to adjust their internal and external structure. Structure isn't just about Feng Shui, where your house faces, how the mountains flow, where the water comes in. Structure is whether your heart can carry greater power. Whether you have the courage to let go of your old self and become someone entirely new. So the real question isn't, can I change my destiny? It's, am I truly ready to stop standing still? Ask yourself, do I truly believe I'm worthy of a higher version of myself? Am I truly ready to master reality through inner cultivation? Am I willing to stop complaining, stop hesitating, and start operating as the energetic core between heaven and earth? The Qing Nang Jing says, "The earth is vast and carries all with virtue." This isn't just about land. It's a reminder, only those who cultivate the virtue to carry great responsibility are worthy of destiny's turning point. Destiny shifts are never caused by miracles. They happen inch by inch, by refining your thoughts, your actions, your frequency. They're built through every moment you weren't understood, yet kept going. They're earned by your relentless decision to move toward the light, even after the darkest night. So stop asking, does Feng Shui really work? Start fast asking, has my energy started aligning yet? Stop asking, why haven't I succeeded yet? Start asking, do I truly deserve the outcome I'm asking for? Because flipping your destiny doesn't happen overnight. It happens in a single shift of the mind. But you must understand, flipping your destiny isn't just about figuring out what kind of life you want. It's about restructuring your inner system so that your energy field aligns with the frequency of the future you desire. Feng Shui isn't about placing a brass gourd or hanging a bagua mirror to magically change your fate. Real Feng Shui is your behavioral pattern. It's the path you walk every day, the space you live in, the words you speak, the actions you repeat. It's about whether your entire way of living is in energetic flow. As the Book of Burial says, Qi disperses when it rides the wind and settles when it meets water. On the surface, it speaks of mountains and rivers, but at its core, it reveals the energetic code of your luck. If someone gets rejected wherever they go, it's not random. Their energy field is subconsciously broadcasting, I'm not worthy. If someone's life feels heavier and heavier, it's not just stress. Their thoughts have become stagnant water, no longer flowing, no longer alive. If someone wants a breakthrough but stays stuck for years, it's because their magnetic field is chaotic, no clarity, no direction, no focus. Effort without direction is just self-exhaustion. You have to ask yourself, Is the success you're chasing truly your definition of abundance or someone else's? Are you seeking short-term validation or a long-term energetic evolution? What you really want, is it money or the freedom to command your own destiny? The I Ching says, "As heaven moves with strength, the noble one constantly strives to improve." But did you see the next line? As the earth is vast and receptive, the noble one carries all things with great virtue. The foundation of flipping your fate is this: you must first become someone capable of holding good fortune. Otherwise, when luck arrives, you won't recognize it. If you grasp it, you won't know how to keep it. And even if you keep it, you won't know how to use it right. You need to begin restructuring your destiny framework. Start with your thoughts. Clear out fear, doubt, and self-sabotage. Then your actions. Focus only on what generates energy, not what drains it. Then your space. Declutter, let go, remove dead corners. Let your home store qi for you. Then your relationships. Cut off low-frequency connections and resonate only with those who lift your field. And finally, your goals. Lock into a direction your soul truly desires. No hesitation, no distraction, no exit plan. Remember, destiny is structure. Energy is flow, and you are the one who can reshape the structure and redirect the current. Have you ever noticed? Some people's wealth explodes overnight, then their lives collapse just as fast. Why? Because their destiny structure wasn't prepared. When high energy enters a weak structure, it creates disaster, not blessings. That's why Tian Sui says, "Even if fortune is in your fate, you may not be able to enjoy it." Let me break that down. If you don't cultivate your qi, good luck turns into chaos. If you don't understand your structure, wealth becomes a destructive force. This is the true core logic of Feng Shui. It's not about changing your fate from the outside. It's about building an inner container, capable of holding the future you dream of. And that container is your daily state, your choices, your actions, your beliefs. That is how destiny is flipped. Now you know, destiny is structure, energy is flow, and you are the central energy field that holds it all together. But to truly flip your fate, there is one essential key. You must learn to align with the frequency of the universe. This is where most people get stuck. They know they don't want to stay where they are, but have no idea where to go. They know who they are now isn't who they're meant to become, but don't know how to transform. They meditate, work hard, and motivate themselves daily, yet nothing changes. Why? Because their frequency does not match the reality they're trying to manifest. You want wealth, but your core belief is, money is hard to make. You want harmony in relationships, but your energy is filled with anxiety, resistance, and suspicion. You want freedom, yet your actions are full of self-imposed limits. If you want to flip your destiny, you must first become an energy system capable of holding your own vision. Qing Nang Jing, a classic of metaphysics, says, "First arrange the structure, then the fortune will arrive." What does that mean? It means you don't wait for good luck to show up before preparing. You prepare first. You tune your frequency, and then the flow comes. That's the power of metaphysical strategy. Using your beliefs, environment, and daily actions to pull the future toward you, not wait for it to find you. Here's how to see it. When your thoughts are focused and unwavering, your mental field becomes stable. When your actions are consistent and aligned, your energetic field becomes powerful. When your space is arranged to support your flow, your luck field begins to circulate. When your heart holds zero doubt about your future, your magnetic field begins to resonate. This is not superstition. This is the core logic of how the universe works. Want to succeed? Tune your frequency. Want to change your luck? Create resonance. Want to shift realities? Elevate your vibration. If you're constantly doubting yourself, you'll unconsciously attract everything that confirms your fear. But if you truly believe the transformation is already happening, the world around you will begin to shift, quietly, steadily, offering you new opportunities, new resources, new paths. The world you see is nothing more than a reflection of your internal energy field. Like a mirror, if you project fear, scarcity, and chaos into it, it will magnify and reflect those same things back at you. But the moment you change the input, the mirror begins to reflect a whole new version of your life. Your life doesn't need to be fixed. It simply needs to be retuned. Feng Shui isn't about superstition, it's about awakening. Destiny readings aren't about resignation, they're about conscious design. As the I Ching says, when things reach their limit, they must change. When they change, they flow. When they flow, they endure. In moments of stagnation, only by shifting your frequency can you unlock the doorway to your destiny. Awakening your consciousness is only the first step. True transformation must be anchored in action. Stop lingering in thoughts like, I know Feng Shui is important, I know belief shapes reality. Those are just concepts. You need to start asking yourself, are the things I do each day worthy of the future I desire? Flipping your destiny doesn't come from waiting for inspiration, nor from praying to higher powers, nor from hoping for luck to fall from the sky. It begins the moment you take action and start changing the pattern you're living in. In the Qing Nang Jing, classic of the Green Satchel, it says, "Those who recognize the pattern may survive. Those who create the pattern become kings." What does it mean? Ordinary people let their environment shape their fate, but the awakened take fate into their own hands. They shape the environment, they command the energy, they create the structure. From this moment on, begin adjusting your reality, inch by inch, action by action. First, eliminate the dead zones of negative energy. Open your room. Look at the spaces you've ignored. Dusty corners, piles of clutter, a mirror facing your bed, a door blocked by stagnant air. Those are not just objects, they are energetic obstacles in your life. Clearing your space is clearing your energy, and clearing your energy is how you reopen your channel of destiny.
Second, establish a clear ritual for vision and alignment.
In Qing Nang Jing, the first step in creating a metaphysical chart is to set time and space, then establish intent. So you too must create a daily manifestation structure. Each morning, speak aloud 3 core beliefs. Once a week, light incense, sit in silence, and write your vision. Place symbolic objects, compass, crystal, coins, wind chime, in the prosperity direction of your home to strengthen energetic resonance. Don't underestimate these small acts. In the energetic world, reality doesn't respond to belief, it responds to behavior. Third, change the direction you walk and even where you sit. Feng Shui is all about the flow of qi, incoming and outgoing energy. If you always enter through the left side of the door, try switching sides. If you always sit with your back to the entrance, try facing it. If your work desk feels chaotic, realign it to face the life-giving direction. Small physical shifts can create massive energetic shifts. You're not just changing position, you're rerouting your magnetic field. Fourth, reconstruct your daily rhythm. Align each moment with your higher frequency. Morning, young energy rises. Speak your vision aloud 3 times to activate your energy field. Afternoon, energy slows. Close your eyes for 3 minutes, recalibrate. Evening, yin energy deepens. Avoid emotional decisions and negative media. Be still, restore. Your daily rhythm is the heartbeat of your energy flow. If your rhythm is off, your direction gets lost.
If your direction is lost, your destiny drifts away. Remember this truth. Fate is observed in stillness, fortune is moved by action, and transformation is when knowing and doing merge into one, a continuous tuning of energy, a daily walk into alignment. You've already arrived at the door of awakening. Now, it's time to take the first step into change. Stop waiting. Stop hoping for the wind to blow. You are the wind.
You've already stepped out of the old paradigm.
You've begun to tune your frequency, your mind, your actions. You are no longer the person who waits for destiny to show mercy. Now, you are the one who creates the wind, directs the key, and gathers momentum. But you must understand, true destiny reversal is not a moment of inspiration. It is a long-term internalized rhythm of life. And that rhythm? It's not found in the outside world. It's born within your heart. The highest level of metaphysics was never just about seeking blessings and avoiding misfortune. It is this. You become the one who commands Feng Shui and transforms destiny. The I Ching says, that which is above form is called the Tao. That which is below form is called the tool. From your Feng Shui practices, you've learned to use the tools. But to go further, you must now step into the mind method, Xin Fa. Feng Shui is a heart method. Destiny is ruled by the mind. Your magnetic field is born from your beliefs. Your fortune flows from your state of being. Your future is planted through the intention and action you sow in this very moment. So when others ask you, why is everything flowing for you lately? How did you become someone new? You can smile gently. No need to explain. Because deep down, you know. It's not that luck got better. It's that you finally aligned with your true self. You're no longer controlled by your environment. You are the architect of it. You no longer fear the future, because each day you are sculpting destiny with the right frequency. You've entered a higher dimension of living. You no longer react to life. You generate energy and direct momentum. Your words are seeds. Your thoughts are waves of power. Your space is a sacred grid. Your state of being is living Feng Shui. Your very presence is the source of your magnetic field. And all of this only because you finally chose to face yourself. You chose to see the outdated patterns. You chose to dismantle the broken structures. You chose to be reborn. And you chose to take responsibility for the new version of you. That is true destiny reversal. Let me leave you with these words. May they live in your heart. When you realign your magnetic field, the entire universe rearranges itself to support you. You no longer need to chase luck from the outside, because now you are the luck itself.